maybe here. Try not to cut the cable line. Plan is to get this crenula in the ground, big one, digging up a couple, Jamie would like one. I'm also going to take the opportunity to plant one up front, and it's like I got some starts going, some cucumber sprouted, some sunflowers. Let's see what happens there. And Jimmy has all this fancy dragon fruit, but I have some original stuff that was all grown out of a pine tree. I'm going to go ahead and split that into pots, produce some more cuttings. Shush would like to sell some. That's typical, running against the clock. We're going to have to widen that hole a wee bit. I'm getting into chess lately. It's bloody fun. Good thing about planting here is I get some more sand to help make dirt with. I got mulch and peat moss to mix it with. It makes it okay potting soil, doesn't it? Bring this out a little bit. This area's been getting regularly watered, so it's nice and moist, at least 10 or so inches down. That's good. Something like that. What's up, Fire Dragon? How are you, buddy? Whew. Just got this in the ground. Main purpose today, even though it's getting quite dark, is just to see if the internet's working out here now. This is the area I've been planting up. Got all sorts of stuff going on now. Got to be careful to not stand in seedlings. I think that's cowpea. I'm not sure what that is. I packed a bunch of things: seeds, cuttings, sugar cane, papaya. Oh, go away. Appreciate it. I got some dragon fruit lying around too. Need to get planted. And been filling the area with. Don't do that again. What's it doing? I thought gimbals were supposed to make things easier. Alright. This is cool. Leaf of Life. Got this little plant right out of those little nodules. That's what I just got planted. I've been collecting sprouted coconuts, get them in the ground. and taking mulberry cuttings and that. That's it's great. Hold on, let's get car passes. Cleared out this area for like a little park walkway. Thought it'd be pretty cool. Bloody hell. Alright. One cool thing I do like to show every time is the Monstero. It seems to be hanging on. Got that moved out here. And of course, come on around. Bananas. Smoothie time. Alright, take a good one. Subscribe if you can, buddy. She's annoying the shit out of me, man. Walter, let me know if the signal's alright. I had to move the Wi-Fi about. Kill some of this weed. So there's some chaos coming down the road. Probably don't realise I'm sitting right here fucking live streaming, that's the way it is. Alright, let's see how that looks. That is substantial. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm dehydrated as hell out here. But I've only got a couple of minutes of sunlight left, so I keep planting. And I need to fill some soil buckets. I got some moringa root. Moringa. I've got some random bits of dragon fruit to get in pots. More mulberry. Bloody cat's still out of chaos. The whole idea is I'll be able to like drive my car through this whole area, and there's lights on both sides, all grown out on both sides. It'll look cool. That's the cradle mill I just put in. It looks pretty big, doesn't it? Alright. One more. Let's see, where do I put it? I should have more banana to dig up, but I do not. Because everything has a pup on it, also has actual bananas hanging off of it, so it's kind of difficult to separate it. Although I'll have to at least get one out before Jamie tries to come over and butcher them. Let's see, where do I want this? Maybe right in here. See how quickly it gets dark. It's crazy. I'm just got to break up the soil a bit right here. Nice and ugly view. If there's any seedlings here, they're fucked. I'll try to keep the seedlings to the areas that I've exposed in the mulch pile, like next to the banana trees and stuff, so they're shielded and moist. Wherever a banana grows successfully, it produces nice enough shade and holds moisture in the ground. Never mind all the nutrients and stuff that it releases as it decomposes in the soil. This makes a really good shelter for plants. But I don't have to worry about that with coconuts or craniomeles. I'm using those to create additional shaded areas and keep the sun off the ground as much as I can. This area has full southern and northern exposure, so it just gets blasted by the sun. This is the last area that I've decided to plant up here. And coincidentally, one of the biggest. Just had nothing to produce shade, but as you know, Walter, there was some mulch drops done here that after a year or two of cutting it with a bloody chainsaw, all the logs, letting it break down, it's actually worked out okay. It's helped me colonise and cultivate this little area, so that's what I'll continue to do. And I can start expanding into more exotic things, but I'm going for tried and tested things here that just already work and cultivating the hell out of them. There'll be a lot of banana, a lot of coconut, a lot of papaya, a lot of tree spinach. Yeah, to find a fucking use for it, but I'll start using it in stews or something. I'll get some sweet potatoes out here as ground covering. Moringa root produces nice big leaves. That'll go well. Alright. See if this wee light works. I cast my last gimbal into the bloody ocean practically with a fishing rod. So got a new one. Let's see if it works. It's not turning on, that's a pain in the arse. Alright, there we go. Oh, yeah. That's so silly. Alright, we'll scoop up some mulch from the area where I found that unfortunate field mouse. agriculture definitely comes at a cost as well as a value to local wildlife. Like the mulberry feeds the hell out the birds and the squirrels, but digging up mulch piles disturbs all the creatures that live in it. Right, got some mulch there. Didn't even have to dig this guy up. I let them all drop around the tree and eventually they root, or at least sprout. And apparently this is tasty in this stage, but we're planting it. I'm going to get that a little deeper in. I'm going to kill this. I might stream some newbie chess later and code a bit in Kinto, but I think that'd be a cool thing to... Not many people have streamed games with Kinto yet, so I might as well be the one to start doing it. Right, looks good. Just grab a little bits of dragon fruit that fell and I'll pop those in the ground too, because I'm just going to forget about them and they'll die. Alright, time to get formed. Feels good. It's more like spikes than thorns, but you know what? I'll just let one right in this area, because it could grow up the bloody palm tree if it wants to. That'd be nice. Right. Looks like shite, but it's still alive. Little roots right there that at least develop. I've started to plant things a little bit deeper than I do usually, because I think like the problem with the chaya tipping over during hurricanes is it roots really well. You just break a branch off and pop it in the ground, but as a result you may not dig in very deep holes, so it doesn't have a chance to basically like secure itself in the soil, and when you get hurricanes coming through they just tip over like dominoes, and yeah, it's a shame because they're quite pretty when they don't tip over. I'll show you one that's kind of the bonsai version of what I want to do, if you call it that. We'll do two here. Alright, guess you're going in like that. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. I put a mango and avocado in here that I got from the compost bin. Did terrible after 2 days, so I just came out and dug it up, put it in a pot. It's hanging on for dear life. Alright, let's see. That's okay. Can't wait for smoothie time. We'll call it here. Just put some dirt in a pot, but it's too dark for anyone to see anything, isn't it? What's this guy?